This channel does not promote any violent, harmful, or illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for an educational purpose only.
It is, my lord, absolutely clear that from the very inception, the unholy hands were very much proactive to conceal the actual truth of this incident. Otherwise, my lord, kindly sees three versions from the assistant superintendent of police, assistant superintendent of hospital. But that assistant superintendent of police has not made this intimation on her own. She must have been directed by somebody. Otherwise, my lord, she would not have the phone number and send the message 3 times on 3 different sides. My lord, that lady, that assistant superintendent of police was not examined. Was the assistant superintendent of hospital was not examined. And my lord,
where from are you getting these informations? She was not examined.
Yes.
Maybe as a witness.
Yes.
But I feel investigating officer examined her.
I do not know, my lord. She was not examined in court.
That may be a ground.
My submission is this, my lord. Kindly appreciate when the assistant superintendent of hospital giving 3 different versions to the parents at different time. What it indicates, my lord, I am asking to myself. Kindly do not take me amiss. She must have been directed by someone. And what purpose? What was the purpose? For, my lord, conveying 3 different information at different time to the parents. Man, it was not done whimsically. Very purposely it was done. And further, the assistant superintendent of hospital conveyed that she has committed suicide. Assistant superintendent, non-medical. No, from the very beginning, there is a deliberate attempt to conceal the truth.
That is one part, Mr. Moito. Let's come to the core of the issue.
Yes.
Right now, huh?
No, my endeavor, my lord, that from the very inception, when the unholy hands are very much proactive to conceal the truth.
I get your point on that, the attending circumstances.
And further, during that period, Calcutta police was in charge of investigation after FIR being lodged. What investigations they have done? Nothing of that kind.
That is a part. Let us come to the core issue, sir.
Then, my lord, the CBI took up the investigation. CBI, my lord, investigated the case and, my lord, submitted a charge sheet against a particular person. What is our case, my lord?
Just one question I want to ask, so that we can come to a path we can follow, sir, over here. Since 2 things are very much required. I don't want to interfere since an appeal court is already in CC now.
No, I am also not making any submission regarding the appeal court judgment passed by the trial.
I have got to take into account. I believe in the trial court, the prosecution has relied upon the medical board, which was constituted of 13 doctors.
Yes.
Just
not one para of the land trial court. Just one para, not more. One para of the observation of the land.
No, I have gone through that particular
143. What he observed.
I have gone through that medical report itself, actually, which you have supplied.
Yes.
That until and unless you give an alternate theory, Mr. Moitu, please deal with the core issues first. Until and unless you give an alternate theory to me, because 13 doctors were there, sir.
My lord, absolutely. My learned friend submitted before your lordship that post-mortem report was placed before a body of expert doctors. And according to their opinion, the investigating agency came to the finding that there was no gang rape.
That is one by one I have got to clear the issues. Sir, huh? So the issue which I am on is that the parents obviously, since whatever in the petition it has been stated, and also an impression has been created in the petition that it is not possible that one person committed the offense. This is one of your contentions, the spirit and tenor of the petition, and that is what is bothering you,
My lord.
as a petitioner. So, how will a court of law see? None of the doctors belong to Calcutta or Bengal. All the doctors were in and around from Delhi. All the institutes.
My lord, I am not joining any issue with the expert report.
No, sir, I have got to come. One, there are two parts. One, so far as the crude offense is concerned, that is committed by more than one person. And the other part, if you want to bring it within section 70, that part I will consider later on.
But my submission would be the investigating agency, the CBI, the premier investigating agency. Number Lord, according to Mr. Mujumdar's submission, that now they are not investigating to detect whether it is a case of gang rape or not, because they have accepted the opinion of the expert on the basis of which was made by law on the basis of the post-mortem report. But kindly look at section 70 of the...
That is the second part. So far, are you accepting or you disputing the 13-member team or 11 plus 2 members forensic expert?
I am not disputing. But my submission is...
So that part, so far as the medical examination is concerned, so far as...
My submission...
That is why I am saying, sir, there are two parts of gang rape. One part is in respect of commission, or it may be that this person was planted. That also will come into gang rape. I'll come to the second part later on. For the first time, first part, are you in a position to challenge that 13-member board which was constituted by the
my humble submission, that cannot be. Just one para I am reading, that trial court's observation. On the basis of the discussion above mentioned, the CCTV footages, the version of the accused during the examination of 351 BNSS, and the contradictory defense plea without any evidence. The DNA examination report points out arrows towards the accused only behind the incident of rape and murder of the victim, and the involvement of any other person behind the same incident can easily be ruled out. This is the observation of the court. And your lordships knows, against this judgment, the appeal has been preferred before the division bench. And the learned trial court has come to a conclusion.
Did they make their submissions?
Yes.
You have done the investigation, you know the thing.
Yes.
They have come because they have anxiety. I have got to attend the circumstances. You try to understand.
Yes.
In each and every case, I cannot summarily close the matters. They have their agony and anxiety. They have come. One by one issue, I have got to clear that. So this is my first question to you. So far as the medical examination, board examination is concerned, do you have an alternate medical theory to, I would say, rebut the opinion of the board?
But for the time being, my lord, I am not giving the answer to that point. I will give, my lord. But firstly, my lord, my submission would be whether it is a case of gang rape or not, that could not be conclusively determined from the expert's opinion. From the post-mortem report, the board of experts, my lord, gave the opinion that this is not a case of gang rape. But definition of gang rape does not suggest that it will be...
That is the other part.
Yes. Where is the investigation so far that part is concerned? My first submission would be, my lord, the premier investigating agency does not know that this is not the conclusive proof that this is not a case of gang rape. Definition of gang rape, my lord, is wide enough. Had there been any investigation, my lord? Was there any investigation to that effect?
There has been investigation to that effect.
There is no investigation, my lord, at all.
Anyway, that has not surfaced, but I mean, that is why I am wanting you to furnish materials before me.
Yes,
because I cannot speak out everything.
My lord, I need not My lord, test section 70 of the new. This is, my lord, and the judgment of the Supreme Court I have also brought.
That
What
I
are,
have that
what
I
are
have
the
asked.
ingredients for commission of the gang rape? Now, postmortem report cannot be the decisive factor to come to the conclusion that it is a case of gang rape or not. But till today, my lord, my learned friend's submission is that they have stopped to investigate, to detect whether this is a case of gang rape or not, relying the experts' board opinion.
So on that line, on the second line, you want to argue first.
My lord,
This part you want to argue first.
my lord,
That
my lord, kindly appreciate the forensic report, which was made exhibit, and it was sent by the Superintendent of Police CBI in connection with this case. But we surprised to see, despite the clinching report submitted by the forensic laboratory, there was no investigation. Although, my lord, the forensic laboratory suggested that these are the things where investigation ought to have been done. Till today, my lord, there is no investigation whatsoever, so far that aspect is concerned.
issue comes over here. So far as Section 70 is concerned, when you want to bring a person within the ambit
Right.
of Section 70,
Right.
there must be a clear relationship established. Because one of the, I am presuming the person who has been convicted, presuming for that, because I have no other option now.
Right.
Person who has been convicted, what could be the now if the medical I will consider if physically certain other persons, that is a
Right.
argument, a separate argument. If physically nobody was present over there, this could have also been a case of gang
Well,
rape.
my submission precisely.
So what I am asking you now is that you just streamline what could be the angles from which
It could be investigated.
it could be investigated,
It could be investigated.
or it has not been done. Then I can cross check, because otherwise wholesome, it is very difficult for monitoring this voluminous investigation, sir.
But kindly, my lord, keep in your lordship's mind, my lord, keep it in your lordship's judicial mind, that gang rape defines in furtherance of the common intention. Now, the investigating agency, after getting the report from the expert, totally sat over it. My investigating agency had no duty.
So far as the report is concerned, again, that is the medical part concerned.
That, my lord, why, my lord, my submission would be, why the investigating agency getting the medical report came to a conclusive decision that this is not a gang rape and stop. According to Mr. Majumdar, they are not investigating to detect whether it is a gang rape or not, but they are investigating accessories. Accessories of it.
Destruction of evidence.
There, my respectful, my lord, submission would be, it was not the duty of the investigating officer.
So you are not arguing this. I think the argument is going on a different line, sir.
No.
You assist the court in coming to a conclusion
My
now.
lord, I shall try with my limited ability, my lord. I shall try to, my lord. I shall endeavor to satisfy your lordship.
Because you already know what in your statement has, the parents' statements were recorded.
Parent statement.
Yes.
Parent statement.
Yes. Definitely recorded by the investigating agency. If you had anything in your mind, you must have divulged it to the investigating officer concerned regarding individuals whom you expect to be a suspect. Number one part. Number two part is that what could be the other angles so far as because if the one accused committed the offense, and if you go back that he is attached with another person in furtherance of common intention, one or many persons, number of persons, whatever, then there must be, the intention must be covered with a culpable mental state of other person who has planted this individual. The other person who were not inside the room but were operating from outside.
Whether, my lord, my
But something you have got to give a lead from here, sir.
naturally, my lord, naturally. But my lord, kindly appreciate one aspect. Kindly appreciate one aspect, my lord. If the investigating agency was very much, my lord, proactive or was sincere, it ought to have struck their mind.
আরে ড্যামেজেস এর কেসে আর্গুমেন্ট করে তো লাভ নেই, ইউ আর আর্গুইং।
My lord, my instruction is the parents gave the names that they are the suspected.
সাসপেক্টেড অন হোয়াট গ্রাউন্ডস? এটা বন্ধ করতে হবে,
My lord-
1 মিনিট, এটা বন্ধ করতে হবে না, এটা বন্ধ করে
According to them, my lord,
এটা বন্ধ
Extremely বন্ধ।